What's going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure to like and sub, and let's get into this. So, there's no question that almost every single franchise we have is in some form of distress, either on the way out of it or still in the middle of it. And Star Trek, unfortunately, is definitely still in the middle of it. And that's all because of one man, Alex Kurtzman, someone who the last time we talked about this here in March 11th, you can see was issued is the rumor by a couple of different sources independent of each other, that Skydance had issued a ultimatum essentially to Alex Kurtzman that basically you need to come up with 3 new replacement series, and they better be good. You see here, it appears that Skydance doesn't have faith in the upcoming Starfleet Academy, another Discovery spinoff, and won't see the results of the ratings of that show until it premieres next year. Basically asking him for new shows, and because all his other shows are going off the air. And that's exactly what this one is. So it looks like Star Trek Prodigy is going to be the next one. It's gone, and it did not get the renewal at Netflix that it was hoping. So if you were hoping for a renewal for Star Trek Prodigy on Netflix, sorry, that has been rejected, and it's just another failure. Even if Star Trek Prodigy, by all accounts, was the best thing to come out, and that's what Tachyon Pulse here was saying. Prodigy, the animated series, was actually some of the most Star Trek we've had out of Secret Hideout and Alex Kurtzman. We got to see the Enterprise E. We got to see a really very cool space battle, which was beautifully animated. We got to see the Voyager A, which was a beautifully animated ship again in canon. So that's what the new Voyager looks like. And, obviously you got Kate Mulgrew coming back as Janeway. I like Voyager, the show. I've seen it all. It's not like I hate her, but yeah, the animation style, and again, is associated with Kurtzman. So just a lot of people just didn't watch it. And even if people did watch it, found some enjoyment. Unfortunately, it seems like that is not enough. You can see all largely due to Paramount's mishandling from the very beginning. Apparently, this was meant for Nickelodeon before it did transition over to that Paramount Plus, and then they dropped the support halfway through the second season. And all in all, like it says here, just bungled the whole thing from the beginning. And again, we're dealing with Alex Kurtzman, who, much like a Russell T. Davies, over there with Doctor Who, is using this just as a platform, and he'll tell you this, just as a platform for his ideology, his politics, and problem with that is the whole idea of Star Trek is that the humans and the Federation and Starfleet, we've overcome all of those problems. And so the way you show those is by having other cultures have the issues, but they didn't do that. He again regressed it, and we got a gay man being lectured to by a trill about they them pronouns. So that is the state of Star Trek at this current juncture, at least until Kurtzman is gone. You can see here, small but dedicated fan campaign attempted to save the series, going so far as to fly a Save Star Trek Prodigy banner behind an airplane at a convention, but without broader support from the Trek community, which we know why, because much of them have been alienated, or acknowledgement from Netflix. These efforts failed to gain significant traction. And it is unfortunately, if that is, because we also got Picard season 3, of the one modern Trek that actually understood the assignment and respected the franchise's legacy, is the one being left to die. Unfortunately, that is just how it goes. By the time you maybe do something of quality, because of all the other failed efforts, people aren't paying attention anymore. So you can see here as Attacking on Pulse concludes, it's a shame because it was a good show, even if it was very, very badly conceived. With the cancellation of Prodigy, Star Trek loses not just another series, but perhaps its last connection to the thoughtful, optimistic vision that defined the franchise for decades before Secret Hideout took control. And unfortunately, much like a lot of our franchises, I think it needs to go away for a while. I mean, Doctor Who over there is definitely going away for at least 5 to 10 years. Star Trek might need to go away for 5 to 10 years. Star Wars, that Disney's just going to keep pushing them out. People like Dandor, at least 2 episodes of it. I don't know. Now retroactively, they think the whole thing is a masterpiece. My point is some need to go away and will, and Star Trek is definitely one of them. And others that need to go away won't, and well, they'll only get further ruined. So hey, once there's no more ashes, maybe when everything else is rather in ashes, Star Trek could come back, go right back to basics, and be on the top of the cinder. Either way, let me know what you think about all this. Make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. And
well, bye.